Muy buenas a todos, sean bienvenidos una vez más. Muy buenas a todos, sean bienvenidos una vez más al canal. Estamos en Red Dead Redemption 2 y en el capítulo anterior nos encontramos una familia de alemanes, nos mudamos y estamos en el nuevo pueblo en donde ayudamos al sheriff del lugar a atrapar a este chabón en un tren. Así que vamos a continuar con lo que estaba pasando nomás.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out over rebel gold and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Bien, vamos a ver qué
So
pasa.
these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
Porque gracias a mí, ¿me entiendes?
I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Aceptar ir a pescar, rechazar
Arthur?
pesca.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Y vamos. Ahí vienen los tres, miren. Tan, tararan, tararan, tan, 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 tararan, 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 tan, tan. Bien, vamos.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Ey, carnicero, con esta tierra no te compro una mierda, ¿sabes?
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Va a volver a hincharnos los huevos
Ambushed
el
us in the
chabón.
saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Qué chistoso.
Very funny.
Tonto este a las 3. A ver si llegamos al puto lugar para pescar, maestro. Si no hay mucho, bueno, ya saben que si esto se vuelve muy largo van a ver un corte de cine acá, pero tremendamente delicioso.
This
Vamos a
is
ver
the
qué
spot.
onda.
Down to the left there. Idiot that. Why you riding like that?
A ver. Ah, por acá bajamos, me parece, cuando estábamos buscando el campamento. Sí, con Charles. Se puede
I
ver a
saw
los
some
alemanes
boats
en el
around last
capítulo
time.
pasado.
Be good to get to deeper water.
Whoa!
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. Cool. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Esto me huele a más mala idea. Ja. Por Dios. Pero bueno, vamos a ver qué onda. Sigue adelante, o sea.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good
¿Podríamos agarrar cualquier barco?
That'll do,
Es mi
too.
pregunta.
Keep going.
Wow, qué bueno, ¿eh? No sé si podremos agarrar el barco en cualquier momento, digamos. O sea, agarrar los botes en cualquier momento. Uy, ¿nos podríamos subir a los barcos
Good
esos?
luck,
¿Ese que está al
gentlemen.
fondo?
Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Shit.
No sé si hablar
Got
acá
away.
o qué onda, o
Maybe
qué
if you
hacer,
caught a
porque
fish,
me da
we'd stop
un embole
teasing
esta
you.
parte.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
A ver ahí. Tengo uno gordo, Tengo uno gordo. Se suelta y le pegó al lobosea ahí. ¡Tum! En la cara. Está muy bueno. A ver. A ver. Es una mierda.
Hey,
Oh, no, no tanto. Un poco esta
There you
mierda,
go.
¿eh?
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
Guardar,
Well,
guardar.
told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just west of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
¡Qué culiado!
You can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone,
No, boludo, ¿qué
and buy
hice?
some fish.
No, you lost him. He got away. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God.
Me quedo callado para que
Swim ashore.
lean y todo.
Now, reel him in,
No
Arthur.
sé qué es lo que prefieren, pero bueno. Yo me quedo callado para que lean. Ya está.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying
Che, yo ya
how
me quiero
Blackwater
ir,
was the furthest
Alberto.
east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees.
También
and
les
great
digo que
plains.
estamos los
We
tres
saw when
como
we
más
went back to
grosos.
Sean.
Well,
No
look
sé
at
si
us
más
now,
grosos,
huh?
pero acá
It could be
pescando
worse.
y mientras el
Plans
campamento está
change.
nuevo, o sea,
That's just how life goes.
¿cómo hacemos más?
Nice,
¿Quién
you
defiende el
hooked him.
campamento?
That feels like a bite.
Che, ¿los
There
otros
you
están
go.
pescando
Did I
o
ever
no?
tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from
No,
an
yo no
uncle
estoy
of mine
leyendo nada de lo que
years
pasa, ¿eh?
later.
La verdad.
Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye.
¿Ya me puedo ir o qué onda? Bueno, esta parte me parece que la voy a cortar porque no tengo ni ganas de comentar esta parte y además
in my own way.
bastante aburrida, la
And
verdad.
she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. You got a bite there, Arthur.
You got a bite. You hooked him. Nicely done, Arthur. That'll grill up nice.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some.
What the fuck you think of
I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around?
Dejo con la canción un segundo, voy a cargar el celular.
We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain.
De paso
To
descansa el
them we
personaje.
dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Supongo que será en ese muelle, ¿no? Nuestro campamento. Parece que sí. Bien, ya estamos acá.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Bien. De puta madre. De puta madre. Hablando de Pearson. Pearson tiene una misión para nosotros. Vamos a hacer esa misión y ya dejamos el episodio por hoy.
A few bucks? I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Go ahead, they says. Shoot us. So he did. Bang, bang, bang.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Oh my gosh.
You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Bien. No sé bien que le pinta la mina esta. O sea, yo creo que en esta época prefiero quedarme en mi campamento y hacer la comida, boludo, o cazar y no estar expuesto a que una banda de bandidos me caigan a tiro, me violen o me torturen o lo que sea. Pero bueno.
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do. Okay, here we are.
Bien.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
How do you?
Justo le dejan salir a la mina cuando no podemos disparar. Joya. Buenísimo, Alto timing tiene la mina. A ver. Freeze.
Careful there.
Y correte, maestro.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Ahí.
Bye now.
¿Dónde está la mina? ¿Dónde está la mina, boludo? Ay, ¿en dónde está la mina? A ver. Se habrá quedado en el carro.
My sister's newborn had more strength than you, and he came out bright blue.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
How's today treating you?
I'm just fine.
¿Se cambió ya de ropa? ¿O qué onda, boludo?
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Ha!
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the
Ah,
ground.
ya sé quién es esta, boludo.
I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
A ver. Una armónica.
Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
No, la concha de tu madre.
Go!
boludo.
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here! Go! I'll kill that thing! What the hell was that?
Who's gonna rob us?
La concha de la lora, esta mina de mierda.
Think you're landing Rickens?
Oh, shut up! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down!
No,
Busted out.
Well, wanted to see...
Got another one behind me in the rocks!
We'll put you in a...
Nope. Ah! Okay. Ah!
Of course! Think I can't handle these fools?
¿por qué no
Told
ando?
you I could shoot a gun!
¿Por qué no voy solo a hacer
I
las
don't
cosas,
remember
boludo?
asking you to prove.
Coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. I'm shooting. All right, I'll drive us back. Now finish him! Are you coming then?
Durísimo el chupapija.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. We
Qué
showed
culeado.
no
Ahora
finesse
Dodge
this
nos va a
time,
cortar los huevos,
Remind me
boludo.
not to get on your bad side.
and they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp.
Hey, slow down.
Vamos a ver qué nos dice el chabón.
Hope it don't bring
Perdón
anyone
cuando disparo,
sniffing
perdón por
around.
no hablar
Are
mucho,
you
pero
gonna
es que
tell
no
Dutch?
me tengo que concentrar porque si no erro todos los tiros. Imagínate si concentrándome los erro.
Maybe not.
Careful.
Yeah,
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pierce about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And
Bueno, acá lo vamos a dejar. Les agradecería mucho, como siempre, si dan me gusta, compartir, todo ese tipo de cosas. Y bueno, nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. Adiós.